boys. कहने बताने और समझाने का मतलब ये है कि वो यार है wow well done yeah. Hello G and welcome back to another video. So today it's 13th of Ramadan and this is a very great and beautiful morning, and this vlog is one of my favorite vlog. Why? Because today I'm gonna review one of my favorite car, and that car is here. It's Nissan Skyline GTR R34, and here we have our friend Tan, who owns this car. How are you doing, man?
Yeah,
everything
Right,
okay?
yeah.
Oh wow, what a beautiful piece of art you have, man.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna ask you something about that car before we go to the car and get the walk around and review. From where and how did you started all these things?
How did I start off?
Yeah.
Talking about how I got into cars?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I was a young kid. I was about 7 years old or so.
Okay.
I had an uncle that was really into cars. And then since he was into cars, you know, and naturally it just came my direction. You know, and he was I guess the cool uncle, right? Everybody wants to be the cool uncle.
Yeah.
So that's where we were. I was just a kid, and then I thought he used to bring home magazines all the time, car magazines and stuff, and then he always did little things that he could to modify the car and everything. After that, I got into cars myself. I started opening up the magazines and thinking like, hey, those are nice rims. Hey, yeah, I can see myself driving one of those. And then I think the MR2. I saw this car. It looked like a Ferrari, but I didn't know what it was. But then that's what made me fall in love. And then I wanted to get that car.
Wow. So let's go to the car and let's have a walk around there. I need to ask you the make, model and variant of this car.
Okay.
So what's the make, model and variant of that car?
All right. So this car was originally a GT. And it came from the factory as a GT, so it was like one of the base models, right?
Okay.
If you guys are not familiar, the GT comes with a 2-liter non-turbo, and it came with a 5-speed. Okay. But of course it has skinnier fenders and everything, and then it was one of the least desired, but the platform that you can build your vehicle from the ground up. So that's why it's a great vehicle to start with an R34.
Wow. So we're gonna start with the setup. Can you open the hood for us so we can see what you're running inside the car, the sauces you're running the car. So wow, let's go. Wow, mashallah. Everyone say mashallah, because this is mashallah. Yeah. So what setup you are running right now in the car?
All right, so right now it's you can tell that it doesn't have the 2-liter anymore.
Okay.
It's an RB26, right? And then that's the motor from the GTRs. Only GTRs came with the RB26. There's the GTT models that most people have, and that's the 2.5 turbo, single turbo. Okay. And this one was RB26. It had twin turbos, but you know that's what this thing has. It's been built from the ground up, as in forged pistons, forged rods, cams. As you can tell, it has a Garrett turbo on there. The Garrett turbo is rated between 5 and 1,000 horsepower, but the tune is set for just over 600 horsepower.
Wow. Yeah. So as you told me that this car is tuned by Econo Racing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this
Racing,
wow.
They're one of the biggest players out there. Right?
Yeah, they are the biggest player in the Bahrain right now. So this color, this is the original color, right? The yellow color for this car.
Yes. So this car, when I bought it, it was red. It was like a cherry red with nice sparkles, and that's
Okay.
what caught my attention. I was like, this is a very nice looking car.
Uh-uh.
I like the color a lot. It was actually it resembled the turbo, you know.
Okay.
And seeing how beautiful it was, I had to go see it in person.
Everybody is
Early in the morning, right?
Yeah, it's early in the morning. Yeah.
So the red caught my attention, and I was like, let me go check it out. After I checked it out and everything, I was looking at it, and of course, just like any other person that wants to buy a vehicle, if you're serious about it, you're gonna look at the VIN plate and everything, the VIN numbers and the data plate, everything, to make sure everything's is set and it's worth getting, and then you do the background and everything for it. And then I looked at it, right, and right here it says EV1.
Okay.
So if you look at EV1 and you check it out on the Skyline registry, there's only 1.33% ever produced in that color.
Wow.
So I saw how rare that this yellow was, and I had to switch it back. A lot of people were upset. They're all like, the red was so beautiful, everybody wanted it. But I was like, no, I'm going back to what it was. I don't own a yellow car, so I already have a red car, so that's why I was like, you know what, let me change this over and then bring it back to what it used to be.
Okay.
So that's why it's yellow again.
What rims and tires you're using for this car right now?
All right, so as you can tell, they are Nitos. The rims right here, I was not too familiar with. They came with the car, right?
Okay.
And then I did some research, and then found out they were Volk RE30s. If you look at Paul Walker's Skyline, these are the same exact ones that he had. And I decided to the silver that it came with, it was getting faded. It didn't look as nice anymore, and then I decided to powder coat them and then go with an off color. The color that you see on here, I went with Bayside blue. If you guys are familiar with Skylines and the R34, Bayside blue is one of the option colors. Okay. So I don't know if somebody ever wanted to like try the Bayside blue wheels on a Bayside blue car. I would love to see that. So if you want to borrow my rims, let me know.
To be honest, this is my dream car. So inshallah, in future we will definitely gonna buy this car as well in the garage, and we'll go see something from inside if you'll show us.
So the inside is not too nothing too fancy, but it has been converted inside. As you can tell, it has the OEM GTR MFD. It's the computer system. I got to get the connections working so that it can work properly and everything. And if you guys know a lot about the R34, the different models and everything, the way you can tell, so I'm gonna give you guys some secrets on how if you can tell if it's a real GTR or not, is right here. You see how the speedometer is on this side and the tach is on this side?
Okay.
It's flip-flop for the GTR and the GTTs. And
so it should be coming here.
Yes.
The RPM should be here, and the speed kilometers will be here, right?
That's how you can tell if it's a real GTR.
So
I know
that's
you
a
can
big
switch
secret.
that out, but you know that's one of the things that you can look at.
Whoa. And you were telling me about something about the seats, right?
Oh, yeah, the seats. The seats are real GTR R34 seats. If you guys look at it, the prices on these things, the US market at least, the ones I've been looking at, cost around close to anywhere between $8,000 and $10,000 US dollars.
Wow.
Just for the seats alone. So that's why I was real hesitant to get rid of these things.
Well, so I have a question also. Do you tune the car by yourself or you have a tuner?
Actually, most of the work I gotta give credit to the previous owner. He's done most of the work. He's the one that took it to Akano Racing and everything.
Okay.
And they did most of the tunes. The tune feels very strong.
Okay.
The vehicle feels very strong. I'm not having any leak issues. No power issues. The only thing that I want to go do another retune is because I want to know what type of settings is possible. If this thing has two-step and I don't know about it, then I'm not using it to its full capability. And then if I try, then I rev it too high, then I blow the motor. I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I want to take it to a tune shop and tune it myself, and then find out what it can do, and then maybe do some burnouts for you guys.
Okay.
Hey, remember, GTRs are all-wheel drive. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody wants a GTR, but you know, this one's a little more fun because being rear-wheel drive, you can do burnouts. You know,
Yeah.
you can swing the car, you can drift with it. You can't drift with a GTR.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And then you can't customize it too much. I can roll into. You know what? I do want to talk about the transmission and the drivetrain and everything.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
So the transmission came from a GTT, you know, so it's it can handle the horsepower and the torque and everything, but it also has a LSD on there, so limited slip differential on there, so the power grip and everything, it's still there, you know. Rolling into the other parts of the conversion that a lot of people don't know about, these panels right here. These are GTR panels right here.
Okay.
So they're not overlays where people just slap on a cover right here and then you see a line that coming over here and then it looks nasty. These are actually cut right here, right? And then so that's been taken out and then replaced with a new one. And then as you can tell, this is all OEM. So this is all metal.
Wow.
So it's Nissan OEM factory stuff. For you guys to do it right now and source just the parts alone and the cover and everything, you're looking at $10,000 US.
Whoa.
So that's just
kinda
to get the
expensive,
parts.
yeah.
Now we're talking about labor and then the paint and everything that goes with it. It's a very expensive job.
If you guys want to follow Tan, it's his Instagram here. I'm gonna put his Instagram down the link. So now we are planning to go for a little spin and we'll show you some real power.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
कहने बताने और समझाने का मतलब ये है कि we are going for a spin. The schools, the POV is amazing and चलते चलते ही बारिश हो गई है और ये डॉज वाले भाई केला खा गए हैं मगर इनको नहीं आइडिया कि इनके साथ क्या होगा. वाव. सुबह के टाइम बहरीन इस कदर खूबसूरत होता है कि बताना मुश्किल है भाई. So it's always wow.
Yeah, this thing has a good amount of power in it.
Yeah, man, it is. The adrenaline rush is like 100%, and the way she said is amazing. Yeah, that's amazing, man. सुबह के टाइम बहरीन जो है ना भाई बहुत ही ज़्यादा खूबसूरत होता है. Whoa. By not coming slow. Yeah. इधर म्यूजिक डालने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, so we don't need to put any music while we are in this car, because this car has music, a lot of music in this car. We don't need to play any song in this car. We are just enjoying the music and the sound of DOB, and it's amazing. I have a question, Dan. When you were looking for this car, you have a choices in this budget. I will not ask you the budget. It's not, I guess, the right question to ask the budget, because these cars are priceless.
Yeah.
So when you were finding this car in this car budget, what other cars you can find or you can buy in this budget?
You can find the MK4 Supras
Okay.
for around the same price range. We can talk a little bit about pricing and everything. So in the GTR R34 price range, we're looking at. I'm gonna go on US dollars. So
Okay.
it's around at the minimum $100,000 US dollars, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about pricing for this car. US dollars. This came out to be just around 50,000 US dollars. Right?
Okay.
So you're thinking like, oh man, $50,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the cost comparison, right?
Okay.
In the US right now, the GTT, just stock GTT, you're looking around 40 to 50,000 US dollars, right? So that's about the same price range as this one. But the platform, as you can tell, remember it was a 2-liter non-turbo. So that's why I wanted this as our platform to start off with. All right, so now let's do a price for the RB26. The RB26 is around 13,000 US dollars, right?
Okay.
And then earlier we talked about the OEM factory Nissan panels that goes onto the rear quarters in the back, right?
Okay.
That's around $10,000 itself.
Okay.
All right. Ikanu Racing, they built this motor, and the motor build, because it's forged internals, forged pistons, forged rods, cams. It has everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the fuel system that goes with it, the Garrett turbo that goes with it, and this came out to be a $32,000 US $32,000 build just for the motor and installation alone. If I were to do everything myself right now at this time, I think this car would have gone well over 80,000 US dollars. But looking at all this stuff, it came out to be around $50,000. I think that's a really good deal. But that right now the time frame is 2024, right? So you might be watching this later down the road, and the prices might be totally different. So just to give you a time stamp on and a picture of what I paid for it. So.
Okay. ओ भाई मौसम ठहर जा वाइट मौसम है कि इस वक्त कह रहा है अभी सीन ये है कि इस वक्त सीफ के अंदर फुल टाइम हम जो है ना गलत हरकत कर रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि बारिश हो रही है, सुबह का टाइम है, बहरीन का मौसम इस वक्त अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है। GTR लेके बाहर आ गए हैं और सीफ के एरिया के अंदर हम जो है वो पुल मार रहे हैं। ओ फक, बारिश तो तेज़ हो गई है बॉयज़। ये क्या फ्लो है? तो बारिश तो मजाक कर रही है। ये क्या फिल्म चल गई है भाई? मगर जो भी चली है चल गई है। अब तो क्या कर सकते हैं, समझ रहे हैं आप मेरी बात को और मेरे जज्बात को कि बारिश कितनी तेज़ होना शुरू हो गई एकदम से कि वो वापस ही नहीं आया। बॉयज़ हमारे साथ हो गए हैंड, क्योंकि बारिश हो गई है बहुत तेज़ और इस वक्त जो है मैं वो आ रहा है वो वहाँ से और बारिश फुल टाइम तेज़ हो गई है और ये बारिश में भी नहीं चल रहा। अबे मुझे तो लेता जा ब्रो। ओए फक, बारिश तेज़ हो गई है। But it's fun, it's always fun to be, Woo! Whoa!
Raining too much. Oh my god.
It was part of the scene. Always gonna remember this vlog. It's fun.
Rain came out of nowhere. This
Whoa!
strong rain too.
Yeah, you just went out and the rain said, why you were standing here?
Rocks, we out here moving boulders, now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers, you better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game.
Wow!
So won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
The power of this car is amazing and thankful to Dan let me drive the car because right now the adrenaline in my body is 200%.
I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I
Thankful
keep
for
on
him
building a dynasty
letting
while the
me
haters be
drive
trying
his
me, but
car.
they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in
And
society, so I let them speak
with this
quietly.
video,
While my actions speak quiet, see they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the
Let's go,
irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yeah, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time,
we're
work
gonna end this
smarter
video
than
here
ever. Don't ever let
because
them tell you that you can't
my
ever say
heartbeat is
never.
like this,
And turn your
and
mind into the truest to
you guys
go
stay
better.
new to my page, do share and like,
Gotta make to
subscribe my
myself
channel.
a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I
Thank you
got
so
it.
much
I won't
for having
give up
me
till I'm
with
on
you,
top,
and
yeah.
big thank you to this guy for making the videos and coming here with
I
me.
won't quit, keep going
And
till I
with
got
this,
it. I won't give
the
up till
videos
I'm
come
on
to
top, yeah.
end, and take care guys, see you guys in the next video.